Double Diamond Railroad back. Happy Monday afternoon. And we just can't stay away right now. We're going to make the return run to Diamond Foods with these empties. Get them all switched over there and spotted up. Try to move this thing along so we don't take as long. Okay, let's watch him come out of there. Here we go. So you got the engines double-ended now. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, I'm doing it backwards because 3216 is actual lead, the scale trains. 3387 is the secondary engine. So we're running backwards route now. So he's in reverse, which makes him go forward. Got to get that in my head. Haven't run them enough to remember that. Oh, shoot. Now that is mechanical. Unbelievable. Here we go again with the doing on camera. I ran it yesterday, no problem. In and out, now I got a problem. Stand by. Inundated by phone alerts every time I go to video. It's like every half hour they start popping up, covering everything. Keep checking on my switches. Can't trust myself after when you work on things. I did solder that back joiner back there. That's why we had power all the way through, probably. Even though it drove through mechanically the wrong. Gotta watch this switch. The throws broke. So we'll slow down there. I picked a point. I got another one to put in place of the next project. Though those engines didn't wreck, they're the tail end of the grain train. They gotta be, one of them's a dummy, the BNSF's a dummy. The, what is it, 1996 or something? Southern Pacific Heritage. He's powered with sound. I got to get him added back in the consist. scale trains is really not tracking very well. He just tried to jump on that switch. You can't make the switches any smoother. Something's, maybe his truck wheels aren't gauged right or something. We're going to get close to having now we're zoomed out too far. Having a headroom problem here. Got a facing joint occupancy here. It's a grain train. We're just going to clear. Now he's separated on the curve. Okay, stop. I lost control again. Unbelievable. My controller just quit. Had to go to single steps. It won't 4-step anymore. And I send that thing in. It's not even that old. 2 years old. Okay, let's fix this and then we'll throw a switch and back up. Cross over to main 2 and into the spur. Okay, fix that. It's that scale trains coupler versus a micro trains on the Intermountain. And I squeezed it with the needle nose, and then you heard the scale trains click, and it's locked in. It's one of the older couplers, I suppose. Might be able to get some more from them. I don't know if it'll fit that one. I suppose the new ones they got now will replace them. Okay, here we go. Now I got my 4-step back. We're in dynamic mode, dynamic brake, which adds the fan sound and stuff. It makes it a lot cooler, especially the throttling goes up and down. Kind of works really good for switching. Still got some dirt over there. Must be his wheels, scale trains. He's cutting in and out. See, now it's throttled up. That's pretty cool. Full blowers. Only doing 4 miles an hour, we'll take it up to 5. And they just stopped. What now? Slow that down. Something's stuck. See what's going on over here. Somebody hung up on something. Find out where it is. Nowhere. Oh, scale trains. His front truck's totally jumped off. Now he's on the curve. I put my glasses on to even see it. Lighting not so good right here. Until he jumped off, or he was already off. Okay. Have my magnifiers right there in the basket. Try again. Should be going. Oh, come on. Let's see. What are you doing? Let's stop. That's the guy we think about this. I can go ahead and spot the tank cars, so I didn't know if I could right off the bat. Let's go back forward. But since they're on the end of the train, I can put them right in there. Now we'll have to switch out the box cars and come down this lead. So either way, I could have done that. But I tried to save and move. Right there will do. Stand by. Okay, shove them on back. And I went the wrong way. Not thinking, already had afternoon coffee. What's wrong? Other than being distracted by the back pain. This is also new, doing this over here. Never been able to do it this way before. Got a lot more track choices. Well, if those guys are going to have trouble over here, I'll go back to 5674 or 6574, sorry. Keep inverting that number. Oh, there they go. Jumped on the switch. Stand by, we're short. Okay, I don't know if we can make it. It's derailing on the switch, a brand new switch, near the frog, different thing now. The black KCS car derailed, the 3216 derailed, the golden Canadian car derailed. Right on the same spot. I got to step up here and try to watch it. They're jumping. Oh, hear it clicking. Lots of things clicking. Yeah, I see where it is. It's right on the frog. Right on the frog point. And I follow that point. So I'll be centered. Works for main through, but not going off. Okay, we got through there, I think. Let's go over here. See, it worked going to one direction, going out through it, but coming back through the point. And that's where we go, right there. Going back through the point, it's catching. And it did it on like 3 cars, so it's got to be for real problem. Okay, let's uncouple 3 steps. Okay, we jammed it up against a bumper. Knocked the front of the tank car off trying to get it uncoupled. Let's go. Look out. He's off. Boy, is he off. Don't want to dump him. Well, he is empty. That's one of the problems. And that gold car, I think, is underweight. The black one's got weight. This guy doesn't have any weight. Let's get him back on. That's all we're doing is re-railing. We're back. That's not even a known trouble spot. Bring him back. See if we can survive this. This is when you see you got to have car weight to the right level. These companies, I'll tell you, they ship them out, a car that long, 50 or 60 foot box car, supposed to weigh around an ounce, at least, up to 1.20 ounce. And they come out and they're like 0.88. That's the weight of them. I like that. Throttled up and we're just creeping in there. Can't even hear the bell over it. Okay, what I wanted to do, we're having so much problem, stop right there. Yeah, that's cool the way that throttles up. I think we coupled. Let's make sure. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna pull those empties out, set them on main 2. Let's see, are they empties or lows? The ones going in are empty. I think these are loads back here. See if we can do anything. I want to step up here and look at that switch too. See if there's anything I can see. It's a lot warmer day down here today. Before I get in that switch, I'm going to step up there and feel it, see what it's doing. Stop right there. And we'll shut down and take a look. I can't get to it without moving the camera. Okay, we'll be good because we'll also be going out away from the frog point, and we're going to go down main 2 straight ahead instead of crossing back over right now. That's the whole idea. So here we go. Make use of the new track. Now he cut out. That's 3216 again, scale trains. He gets a little break-in. I think he needs broke in. I should put him on this main 2 and just run the mountain thing. Tie him together with 3387, let him scream around there. Get him broke in good. Plus clean his wheels. I always clean before and after. So we're pulling them out, and we'll take him. There he's cutting out again. I better flip him over and spray his wheels like I did 5674 or 6574. I'll never get that right now. Dyslexic on my train numbers. We'll send him up there. We're about to clear the switch, and we're stuck. Somebody's stuck. Maybe the big car. Shut down. Move the camera. Obviously, we need some more debugging. Here's what's happened. I put those cross ties inserts under, and that rail on the back right there of the first track on the left side is raised up. Not even sure it's right. Not even sure. It looks like the joiner went under. How many times did we put that one on? Looks like it went under the track. Raised the rail up because it was sticking up. And I don't know, let's see here. I can see it on camera. I can't see it with my eye or the magnifiers. You see that rail on the left look like it's sticking up. Let's try to spot it. That washes it out. Camera can't handle that. But that's what it looks like. I mean, it's close, but it may not be in the groove. And that is a big problem. Where it's located, wires soldered. That is a big problem. I had to pull nails and come back. Try to work it in again. We ground it down a little bit. We're going to try to get over it. It's ever since I put those ties under to fill the gaps. That's what changed. Because it didn't do this before. More alerts, drive me nuts. We're just going to see if we can drive through it now. And yeah, we're going the wrong way. I think only 3387 engines running. There he came back. Had to hit 8 and restart the sound. Because that time he got stuck right there. His wheels were literally stuck. Jammed into that. Well, there's a little moto grinder. Have to use that some more. But I think we got to get down to a close inspection with the flashlight and the magnifiers. Okay. Now we're throwing the switch back here. We're going to go down main 2. That's right. Ooh, I like having that dynamic mode because it really sounds like a switcher engine the way it throttles up and down. It does a lot of it on its own. Saves me some work. Get your reel around. Ruins the scene. Boy, we're fraught with problems today. New ones. Didn't even know we had. I'm going to check all those joints where I put ties under. Check them all, feel them, file them, make sure they're not hooved up. Thought we took care of this already. So let's see, here we come up on the stop. Slow down. Let's see where we are. Very close. I see the yellow mark, I think. Good enough right here. It's good enough right there. Because we're dropping right behind the L&N car. Stand by, 3 steps. Yep, looks like a good cut. And we're going to step in, throw the switch, the old style switch. Now he can go back. He's clear to go back. Between me forgetting to throw switches, even though I thought I had them lined up, and then I'm hitting frogs or pinching, and now the new joints issue. Drive me crazy. It's hard to keep up with. Hard to keep any flow in the session. But I am troubleshooting, making mental notes where I got to work. Do some more fine tuning. Got to get everybody to run through here, no problem. Can't wait to expand. I get this all working. I'm going to pick up the Walders. If I can find one, I'll probably have to go to eBay again. There's a cold storage building, modern cold storage. I want to build that and add that into Diamond Foods thing, complex. Those things are working hard. I don't know why they're empties. Take him out of that mode because he's coasting. That'll do right there. Okay, survived. Now we got cars on the main 2 yet. And what are we going to do with those? They could go back to Diamond Food or Jolly Joker Popcorn. It's where they're headed. But that'll have to be another session. So I think, yeah, we're storing on main 2 right now. We got coal train up there. So it'd be all right to leave them here till the next session. Who knows, I might do it tomorrow, do more repairs on a switch back here in that joint, and we can test it out again. It's got to be a continuous operation to keep them supplied for the holidays. Okay, I think we'll wrap it up right here. They can stay in there. Shut her down. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Take care. God bless. Have a great week. What's left with it coming up? I'll get up and see the last little spots of sunlight trying to break through the broken overcast. We had 1.13 inch, I think it was, or 1.16 inch, something like that. Pretty good since late evening. That's pretty good. And we're like 1.31 for the month already. So we're running a little bit ahead now. That's good. Take care. God bless. Double Diamond Railroad out. Double Diamond Railroad back with a bonus video. After 2 hours of working on track, I found out what that joiner thing back there was. The gauge had narrowed. It's where I put the feeders on. The track gauge had narrowed slightly. Had to bend the rails out some. Those are nylon insulators, and that one is on, but it's like slightly deformed from the heat, which shouldn't have done that because I didn't have it on there that long. But there is actually there is no wire on that side, so I don't know why. Yeah, there is, right next to it. I see now on the back side there's a common wire or switch wire back there. So it kind of melted a little bit and it deformed it, and we had to press and file and press the tie down into the cork and file the thing down to get it smooth. Passed that test now, and the gauge would squeeze there. That's what was happening. I just went through there 4 times. It's fine. Then we had trouble with this. Let's come up here. Right down here, the switch down there, right behind the building, that was derailing my 6-axle engines when it went from left to right back to number 2 track. I knew it was in a frog. I watched it do it from above. So I had to get in there, and twice I filed, and I ended up having to, I've done this before, take your file in there, a flat file, stick it in the frog, and bend the tip of the frog point just a little bit. I did it once, it got better. I did it again, now it seems smooth. Goes right through there. It's like sometimes they're off center. And when you're trying to cut off, if you go straight through the switch, no problem. You try to cut off though, it's not aligned right. Hard to tell with your eye, but you just got to observe what's happening. So I fixed that, I hope. Now, I get the engine through. I can go speed step 20 or 24 and still go through there without a problem. Now we're adding the cars on to see if that, especially that gold one, will derail. I'm going to try to pull forward and go down in there again. So here we go. Let's see. Got to go reverse on the Yeah. And we're on speed step 10, which would be 10 miles an hour. More Fox News alerts. Right when I start videoing. I hear it clicking on that last car. Get in there and throw the switch. He's clicking his wheels. And they're plastic. I looked at them. I gotta get some metal wheels on him. They look like cheapos. I don't know who made that car. Go up to 8 miles an hour. And see, he's stuck. He's already stuck. He's catching on the point with his wheels. And there he's gonna jump. Let's take him out before anything else happens. You can kind of see basic plastic wheels. Now if they go through, that's good. So I'm down to this L&N car, which is fairly new. Oh, I felt it. One of the wheels doesn't want to turn, it's scraping the bottom of the body or something. Well, that's the next thing then. Okay, we made that. To back out. I'll take this out so we can see better. See what we're doing here. Let's go up to 10. At least the engine are going through now, hopefully every time without derailing. This NS SD40-2 scale trains, he was derailing. I picked it up and rotated the truck. I do that, and you could hear clicking. Now we got dirt. You could hear him clicking, and it's all this plumbing. They got, it's up there. They got a bunch of teeny little hairline plastic tubes under there. Sanding tubes and brake lines. One of them fell off. The other one's the sanding tubes and all that crap. I was cutting them off. They stick right down in and they hit the trucks when you rotate the truck to the side to make a corner. So I figured that's what was happening there. I could hear it. It's about the sharpest radius right there where that car is. You can see the engine spinner wheels trying to get up that little grade with that tight turn there. I may check that part right there again with the gauge. I did it up here and got it better. Maybe squeezing a little bit too much. So I stripped off probably about 7 or 8 different little pieces of piping underneath. But you couldn't see and use a magnifier. I barely could see to cut them. Took them off and it freed the trucks up. So they're not hanging up now. Uh-oh, there goes the battery. Phone battery's dying. Let's try to get through this. Take it on up, 14. Yeah, he went right through there. That NS SD40-2 was the guy that was jumping. Okay, we'll send him back in there and we'll stop. Because I'm just going to stop the engines too. I'm going to lose the phone. Turn the lights off, everything. Yeah, one last word. Okay, that's the add-on. We made progress. We'll check that curve right there again before I go put this thing on charge. Double Dime Railroad, out.